This is everything you want to know about the 3-in-1 manual incline treadmill. This is a 3 horsepower motor which holds up to 350 pounds. It goes from 1 mile per hour all the way up to 7.6 miles per hour. There's a lot of features you're really going to appreciate about this one, and some you definitely want to keep in mind. So I've only had this for about a week, but I want to show you the unboxing, how easy the setup process was or difficult. We'll take a look at all the features and how it actually works. We'll take a look at the WELLFIT Fitness app, which is one of the most refined fitness apps I've used. Pairs great with this treadmill and really helps to motivate you. So there's kind of a lot, but we're gonna help you decide if this one is right for you. So kicking things off, we got a 60-pound box. It's not too difficult to move around, and I did appreciate that this was taken care of. It's got plenty of styrofoam and reinforced corners in the packaging. It's got a bag right on the inside with the power cable, all the hardware, a customer support and warranty card, and of course the instruction manual. The manual is well put together and answers all of your questions from the beginning in order. And it even shows you how to use the really cool app. Right away, I am noticing that this is more compact than some bigger, more full-size treadmills. And that's definitely one of the benefits of this treadmill because you can easily move it around. I'm noticing a nice solid steel frame. This is a 7-layer belt with 8 shock absorbers and 6 cushions. There are nice adjustable foot pads throughout, which really helps to keep this stable on different surfaces. Now with this type of treadmill, there is typically some kind of an assembly. And in the case of this one right here, it's only 6 screws, 2 on each side on the bottom, and then a couple to secure the plastic tray. If you want to adjust the incline, you do it in the back, and it starts out on 6 degrees. But after removing the pin and placing it in the second position, you move down to 3 degrees, and then one more time to raise the back enough to put it down to a flat 0-degree incline. The process isn't necessarily difficult, and it takes probably about 30 seconds, so not quite as easy as an auto incline, but it does make it way more portable. So getting started with this is great. It's got a nice big screen. The numbers on the display aren't extremely bright, but not too bad. You can see it starts at 1 mile per hour and moves up in 0.2 mile per hour increments, all the way up to 7.6 miles per hour. And there is one preset 6 mile per hour button that will instantly take you up to 6. I do wish there was at least one more preset option, like a 3 or 4 mile per hour option, but ultimately it's not a big deal. It just means you have to press a few more buttons when you're ready to walk after jogging. So the display is constantly cycling between speed, time, distance, calories, and it can also read your pulse. And I find that was very straightforward to use. It also has targeted modes. So if you're hitting a time target, you can set it from 10 minutes all the way to 90, and your workout ends when you hit that target. You can set a distance target from 1 mile all the way up to 10, and those are in 1 mile per hour increments. And lastly, you can set a calorie goal from 100 up to 1,000. There are also 12 preset programs that will adjust the speed for you, and I love that they have a little graphic on the side to match for each program. And I figured this out by accident, but somehow I turned off the beep, which is great because a lot of times I'm working out while my kids are napping and I don't want the beep to be going off. So one of the things I really appreciate about this is a more compact treadmill. So the belt size is going to be more comparable to some of your walking pads. So it's not going to be the longest or the widest, but this is great if you're trying to save space, which I definitely am. I don't have a dedicated workout space. This one folds up with a hydraulic system, so once you fold it up, it locks into place. You can just tap your foot on it, and the belt will slowly come down by itself. And then, of course, it is on wheels, so you can always move it out of the way when you're done with it and bring it back in. It's not overly heavy, so it's not a difficult one to move around like some of them full-size treadmills would be. So I've just been leaving it on the 6-degree incline, so it's at its highest point, and when I'm running on it, it's still great. It's not overly inclined, but I do feel like I'm working a little extra hard. And like I mentioned earlier, I was really impressed with the quality of a lot of this straight out of the box. The belt's definitely super thick, reminds me of some of the more commercial quality ones, and really important that the motor runs at 3 horsepower because 1, it's going to give you a 350-pound weight capacity, but 2, with some of the less powerful treadmills out there, you will feel it kind of skipping under your feet. This is a smooth belt, especially at incline. You want a more powerful belt, so 3 mile per hour, perfect for a treadmill. Now, because it does have a slightly shorter belt than some of the more full-size treadmills out there, I was a little hesitant to take it up to the full 7.6 miles per hour, but once I realized how shallow it is right in the front, and I can actually run a little bit towards the front of the treadmill a little bit more, I was able to get some full strides in without having to worry about falling off, and I do really enjoy the handlebar placement on it. It's pretty comfortable. It's a super dense foam, and you have those heartbeat sensor readings right in the front, so It's not gonna be the most comfortable, but great to have that extra support to hang on to at any given point. If this treadmill is missing one thing, I would say probably a cup holder right in the tray in the top. It's a nice plastic tray, nice and thick, but I have to set my water bottle down next to me. Not a huge deal. I could kind of lay it down sideways, but it doesn't have a dedicated cup holder. I noticed a lot of treadmills have that. But luckily, I always have kind of a table or desk around when I'm using it, but something to keep in mind. But overall, a great treadmill out of the box. Have no problem setting it up. I really like the app. I'm not typically someone who likes to connect to an app, but this is so easy to do so. And if you're someone who wants a little bit of extra motivation, it is pretty fun to say, walk around the Eiffel Tower or walk around the Statue of Liberty and be able to do actual scenic runs or just have a little bit of extra motivation. This is a treadmill that's definitely going to provide that for you. The app works really well, and so I like it. I think it's a good addition. If you're looking for something that's easy to use, set up, portable, but still feels pretty well made and well refined, this one here is going to be a great manual incline treadmill option for you.